Welcome, pilots! This video is part of my guide detailing every high-security combat site. In most of these videos, you'll see me flying an assault frigate called the Ishkur. This is mainly because it's my favorite ship to fly, though it must be said that it's certainly far from the best choice for the Serpentis Narcotics Warehouse. Combat signatures appear in your probe scanner window, and you must scan them down with probes before you can warp to them. Some combat signatures are referred to as DED-rated sites. DED stands for the Directive Enforcement Department, an NPC corporation that is a division of Concord. Such combat sites are given a difficulty rating on a scale of 1 through 10. The Serpentis Narcotics Warehouse is a combat signature found in all systems with a security status of 0.8 and lower throughout Gallente space. It can also be found from a lucky escalation from a Serpentis hideaway or Serpentis refuge. This site tends to be dominated by more experienced pilots flying high DPS ships. It has a decent potential for some great loot drops. Only up to cruiser-class ships will be allowed into the site. This Deadspace complex was built by the Serpentis Corporation to protect and store narcotic and military supplies for their members. The complex also acts as a temporary storage area for the corporation's traffic of illicit substances. While the entrance check-in sectors of the complex are not known to be heavily guarded, certain sections house experienced security staff using cruiser crafts manufactured and funded by the Serpentis Corporation's income from illegal activity. This site has a DED threat assessment of unsafe, 3 of 10. You will land directly on an ancient acceleration gate, which you must activate to enter the first room of the site. The entrance pocket of this complex contains light peripheral security around the Adventware storages. 2 acceleration gates give way to 2 different routes inside the complex. One leading to the check-in tunnel, and the other to the more heavily defended security corridor. Visitors are cleared by security at the Traffic Management Office, allowing members of the Serpentis Corporation access to the check-in tunnel. The room may appear empty at first, but shortly after landing, 4 separate groups of Serpentis NPCs begin to spawn. The first group is in the front, near a pair of lookout towers, just past the rows of navigation buoys. This group consists of 4 frigates. The second group is near the Supply Traffic Management Structure, a lone frigate. The third group is near a series of Adventware storage bunkers and a Vitok containment silo. This group consists of 6 frigates. The fourth group is in the back, near the acceleration gates. This group consists of 4 frigates. The acceleration gate on the left leads to the check-in tunnel and is locked, requiring that all NPCs in the area be destroyed. The acceleration gate on the right leads to the security corridor. I've seen instances where this gate is not locked at all, whereas other instances where you need the traffic management passkey in your cargo hold. I typically only destroy and loot the supply traffic management structure before proceeding to the security corridor. The supply traffic management always drops the traffic management passkey and a 5th tier overseer effects. There's a small chance it may also drop a Shadow Serpentis module. For the purpose of fully documenting the site, I'll first show the check-in tunnel. The check-in tunnel contains warehouses and storages for equipment and drugs ready for categorization and registration. Incoming vessels are required to check in at the staff quarters to receive permission to access the acceleration gate leading towards the main drug refinery and central warehouses. As with the first room, the check-in tunnel may initially appear empty. As you are landing, 6 separate groups of Serpentis NPCs begin to spawn. The first group is in the front, near a lookout tower, consisting of 3 frigates. The second group consists of a single frigate near a drug storage structure. The third group will be hovering near the staff quarters structure. This group consists of 5 frigates. The fourth group is found near the lower cargo rig, and the 5th group near the upper cargo rig on the left. These 2 groups each consist of 3 frigates. The 6th and final group is in the back, near the acceleration gate, consisting of another 3 frigates. The acceleration gate leads to the central warehouses, and is locked, requiring that all NPCs in the area be destroyed. I consider the check-in tunnel to be optional. The staff quarters will always drop a Serpentis staff pass card and a 6th tier overseer effects. there's a small chance it may also drop a Shadow Serpentis module. I'm now going to double back to show the security corridor, accessible via the acceleration gate on the right in the first room. I personally recommend this route over the check-in tunnel. The security corridor is the main defense barrier before continuing through the acceleration gate towards the main refinery and central warehouses. All guest passes and operation handling is made by the Chief of Security on duty. This room appears nearly empty at first, with only the Serpentis Chief of Security in a cruiser. Shortly after landing, several groups of Serpentis NPCs begin to spawn, forming several lines of defense en route to the acceleration gate. The first group makes up the front line, near a security tower and a pair of navigation buoys. This group consists of 3 subgroups, each with 4 frigates for a total of 12. The second group sits a little further back, near a trio of security towers linked by walls. This group consists of another 4 frigates. The third group forms another defense line near a pair of navigation buoys. This group consists of 2 subgroups, each with 4 frigates for a total of 8. The fourth group is near the acceleration gate, consisting of another 4 frigates. The fifth group is the Serpentis Chief of Security, the lone cruiser on the field hanging out near the security office. The Chief of Security will always drop a 7th tier Overseer effects, and has a small chance of dropping a Shadow Serpentis module. The acceleration gate leads to the central warehouses and is locked, requiring that all NPCs in the area be destroyed. The defense battery can be ignored. The central pocket of the complex houses the drug refinery, narcotics storages, and military supply warehouses. The headmaster of the drug refinery must clear all visitors before allowing entry to the acceleration gate towards the administration sector. And the theme continues as you land, with only the Serpentis refinery headmaster initially in the area. Shortly after landing, several groups of Serpentis NPCs will spawn, blocking the route to the acceleration gate. The first group is in the front, near a pair of sentry guns. This group consists of 2 subgroups, each with 3 frigates for a total of 6. The second group is just behind them, hovering near a series of lookout towers connected by walls. This group consists of 2 more subgroups, again each with 3 frigates for a total of 6. The third group is in the center of the room near a product containment silo and a series of warehouses. This group consists of 6 frigates and the Serpentis refinery headmaster in a cruiser. The fourth group is behind them near a stack of drug refineries and more lookout towers. This group consists of a total of 8 frigates. The fifth group is in the back near the acceleration gate. This group consists of 2 subgroups, each with 3 frigates for a total of 6. The Serpentis refinery headmaster will always drop an 8th tier Overseer effects, and has a small chance of dropping a Shadow Serpentis module. The acceleration gate leads to the administration sector, and is locked, requiring that all NPCs in the area be destroyed. The sentry guns can be ignored. The final sector contains the Supply Stronghold, which houses the administration staff for the entire complex. No further information is available. The final room is swarming with Serpentis NPCs, protecting the massive Serpentis Supply Stronghold. I've split them into 5 groups. The first group is towards the front of the stronghold, near a pair of sentry guns. This group consists of 2 subgroups with 3 frigates each, for a total of 6. The second group is found near a pair of navigation buoys at the top and bottom of the stronghold. This group consists of 2 subgroups with 4 frigates each, for a total of 8. The third group will be hovering in a tight group around the center of the stronghold and a pair of drug repositories. This group consists of a total of 9 frigates, and the Serpentis Supply Station Supervisor in a cruiser. The fourth group is found at the flanks of the stronghold, near a pair of navigation buoys. This group consists of 2 subgroups with 4 frigates each, for a total of 8. The fifth group is in the back near a sentry gun, consisting of 3 frigates. All 35 of the Serpentis NPCs, as well as the sentry guns, can be ignored. The potential Deadspace loot comes from the Serpentis Supply Stronghold. This structure takes a lot of damage, and can therefore take a long time to destroy if you're in a low DPS ship. It will always drop a 9th tier Overseer effects, and has a decent potential to drop 1 or more Coreli A-Type Deadspace modules, or a Daredevil blueprint copy. The more expensive Deadspace modules that may drop include the Afterburner, Micro Warp Drive, Armor Repair, or Multispectrum Coating. A ship like the Ishkur, fit with railguns, will run this site in about 15 minutes, with about 3 of those minutes spent on the Serpentis Supply Stronghold alone. You'll be much better off with a high DPS ship, such as a faction cruiser or heavy assault cruiser. I'm partial to the Deimos, but many experienced explorers fly a Gila or Ishtar in this site. Younger pilots looking to test themselves may want to try out a railgun-fit Thorax, with some emphasis on thermal and kinetic armor resists. Stay tuned to Riley Entertainment for more EVE Online combat site guides. In high-security Gallente space, you can also probe down other DED-rated sites like the Serpentis Drug Outlet, live cargo distribution facilities, or Serpentis Phi Outpost. The Serpentis Hydroponics site can only be found in high-security space through a lucky escalation from a Serpentis den. Other NPC pirates include Rogue Drones, the Guristas, Angel Cartel, Blood Raiders, and Sancha's Nation.